Good afternoon. My name is Alina Jacob, and I am currently a student for the government class. And as for my, I think, final exam or my Unit 3 exam, I chose the topic abortion. And the reason I chose abortion was because I did grow up hearing stories about how some of my family members did experience unwanted abortion, and some who purposely did things, or after the baby was born, the baby had to happen to die because of some weird causes. And so hearing stories like that, it has made me grow in disapproval with abortion, and this is where I come in with my stand on abortion. And I am currently, well, not currently, I am mostly anti-abortion. And so the history, one second, I hope this is, so the history behind abortion is that before 1973, the United States was pushing towards anti-abortion nation. Although there were some pushbacks about abortion and how it should be promoted, a lot of time the conservatives did win, and there were various laws and various incidents where abortion was asked to be considered illegal. And abortion just didn't start in the United States. It was in the early, I think it started with the Greeks all the way back in the days, and a frequent technique that they used back in the days was, of course, like strenuous physical activities. But now, before 1973, there were multiple people that came up with not as effective, but effective and a substitute for abortion, such as contraceptive pills, and vacuuming. The vacuuming method was also invented before 1973. However, after 1973, after the Roe versus Wade court case, the Supreme Court did shut down any measures taken towards the causes of making abortion illegal, only because the court argued that abortion is a fundamental right, and it is also regarding privacy about the women, and therefore there should not be any other interference telling women what to do and what should not be done. And also in 2003, no, not 2003, in 2013, Texas did ban abortions after the 20th weeks. And also, as of right now, most recently in 2017, Trump did promote a pro-life campaign. So Texas on abortion, like I would like to reiterate that Texas approves and gives right or grants permission to towards termination. However, once the baby hits 20 weeks, abortion is considered illegal in the state of Texas. And also, there has been various attempts of the Texas government trying to propose laws, trying to make the Texas become more restrictive on abortion. However, the Supreme Court has immediately shot down any efforts made towards making abortion difficult, especially when it comes to judicial bypass. And the government has been trying to make it very particular and very difficult to do abortion. In addition to that, in 2011, Texas did come up with the sonogram law. That is one of the weird laws that Texas used to make abortion super restrictive, in which where the doctor is required to show the mother that is getting the abortion the sonogram of the audible fetal heartbeat and every picture before 24 hours before they get the abortion. And additionally, Texas has one particular and weird law where Texas is required to have legal doctors and legal and safe clinics to conduct the procedure throughout the entire time. And I believe that's it regarding Texas on abortion. And the next couple of pros towards abortion is that abortion is a fundamental right. And like I mentioned before, it is a privacy statement, and um, it's more of a privacy thing, and no one has the right to tell women what to do and what not to do. Which brings me to my next point, is that abortion empowers women, and it shows them that they still have control over their body, seeing that in the past, or a couple hundred years ago, women were restricted and being contained within the private sphere in the United States, and of course globally, under patriarchy. And this just shows that they still have, or everything that they fought for is still effective, and it's almost like a feminist movement. Abortion does reduce the risk for illegal acts of abortion, and there are proven scientific statistics that show that abortion comes with no medical deficits or any harm to the body that hinders the parent or the mother from conceiving again. um it also, another point that disturbs me, but at the same time is considered a pro, is that abortion does give women a choice to bring to the world an abnormal child. They have a choice to see if they want to bring an abnormal child into the world or not. And the last couple, is that abortion reduces crimes, and not only in the United States but also in countries like China and Japan. They use abortion and the one child policy to maintain their population in control. In a similar case, abortion is used to contain the population within the desired spectrum for each nation, according to the other factors. As for the cons, abortion is considered a murder, and pro-life people do believe that the life starts at birth or at conception, and it's also back to my murdering point, or my point where abortion is considered murdering. We're still getting rid of a human being, which automatically defies the will of God and the word of God. In terms of murdering, it is also in the first commandment. Not the first commandment, the 10 commandments, where it states that we should not kill each other. Abortion also causes physiological damages, and abortion is considered overt discrimination only because women are given the choice to decide if they want to bring in abnormal children into the world or not. But then that's selective discrimination or overt discrimination, as the babies are super innocent, and I feel like, and statistics show that they're innocent, and it's not fair to anyone if innocent children are limited of every measure that's taken once they come out into the world. And then, like I said, my stand is I am anti-abortion. However, there are special cases where there are rapes that occurs around the world or in the United States. I'm not sure how common it is in Texas, but rapes and non-consensual sex or intimate occurrences, and in that case, abortion, I feel like, is fair enough, because it's a lot paying for a child. It is a lot taking care of one and being a mother, especially if it's at a young age and if we're not ready. I do think that it's fair to have an abortion, or at least give the child up for adoption. And so there are a couple of solutions to reduce or slow abortion. This is from a 2006 article, and one first way is making it less necessary, and the second way is making it less available. So in terms of making it less necessary, is where like teachers and doctors come in. So if teachers and educators will educate their students at a young age about sex education, that will prevent interactions that are unwanted. And also doctors that come up with better contraceptive pills and better after pills, it will eradicate the need for a pregnancy to occur. And also making it less available, like I mentioned before. Well, I don't think I mentioned this, but Texas uses the second law very well, making it less available. And so how Texas does that is by making sure that insurance companies does not cover any abortion procedures And that's a way of letting people know, hey, we're not interested in this, and therefore we will not cover it for you. If you want, you can take a special policy or coverage, you just have to pay extra. And so that's the way that they're um, making it less available and being less access to. But one of the cons is that if it's less accessible, it leads to more illegal crimes and like more need for people to do illegal abortions and things behind the government or people's back. And I feel like that's a hard string. And I believe I will be this is my conclusion about abortion, and these are the 4 websites that I used. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you like my presentation. Thank you.